I take a shower. Uh, I need to rinse my face off before I talk about this. I don't know if I get in trouble, but some of his, I like some of his films. He's an American director. Martin Scorsese. So, yeah. But there's a lot of American directors I like, you know, but there's two that really stand out to me in terms of movies like Taxi Driver and Gangs of New York. Yep. So yeah. Very good movies. Teaches you a lot, but he's got some good movies. I also like some of, especially I love Steven Spielberg's Poltergeist. But as a kid, that was my favorite. But in terms of The Exorcist, I think the movie's great. Is it William Friedkin? Friedkin? Is it William Friedkin? Friedkin? And William Peter Brady. You know. The book was more landmark for me. So I'm sorry. I like that genre. I like historical stuff too, so. Sorry. I'm sort of trying to wash my face. Yeah, very good thing. Very good pieces of art in American culture. America has some of the best culture in the world. Everybody wants to be an American. Everybody. Always have and always will, probably. I remember when I went overseas, everybody tries to do everything like they can to get your attention that they know is American, you know? So, how lucky we are. As far as Donald Trump, the president, I grew up with that guy. He was confident. I remember him since I was a kid. He was always in like Home Alone and yeah. What else was he in? He was in other things. I can't remember a lot, but I remember Home Alone definitely. I remember his artwork where he had the apple. So he's always been quite a iconic figure in American history. So for some reason, I feel like he was in one of those Macy Days window. I don't know, commercials back in the day. I don't know. He always had a guest appearance somewhere. SNL, I remember too. I saw him on Soul Train one time. I was like, whoa. He was really young then. It's kind of weird being part of American history all now. One of the greatest times, you know. But, I don't know. But yeah, Home Alone, I think it was, I don't know, Astoria maybe? I don't know. I only been to New York once, so I don't go to the fancy places. The only fancy place I went in New York was the Metropolitan Museum of Art. I just felt like I didn't have enough time at all to go through that place. So huge, so big, so many things to look at. Quite beautiful. I couldn't get down to the Statue of Liberty though. I got to Times Square. Times Square was crazy. And so was Central Park because I kept getting lost in Central Park. So I never knew where I was going in Central Park, so I wandered around like a complete lunatic trying to navigate all through Central Park. And I always ate it at this deli and a Chinese restaurant. Couldn't help it. It was just so good. And it was on Broadway. I remember that deli. It was like right up the corner from the little hospital I was staying at. One day I just popped in. And I didn't understand how they kept each other there. So it wasn't like how we do it in Salina. You just write it down. And when I looked, I was like, wait a second, how do you care? But you know, in New York, they don't have time for that. They was like, you gotta go. I gotta trip like 15 people at once. You know, that deli was good. I ate a lot. And the Chinese restaurant. Empire restaurant, I think. Yeah. Best food I ever had was in New York City. Seriously, the best food I ever had was in New York City. Hands down. Nowhere else have I ever had that good of food, honestly, in New York City. Except for some places, but the majority, like, if you find a good restaurant, it's really good. I went to this, like, diner, this burger diner, it was great. I don't know if it was run by, but it was good. It was really good. I hope it wasn't sketchy though. I was scared though. I was really scared. But it was good. I don't remember what it's called, Broadway Diner or something. It looked like it was out of the 40s or 50s. It's pretty cool. And I've never seen someone in my life like cook right there like that. So, yeah. It's a different experience. But I was scared. I didn't know. I ordered like ketchup. I'm sorry, but I knew the waiter was kind of like, but I don't know. I lived in Pittsburgh. Heinz was the thing. And I'm from Kansas, and we like ketchup, I think. So on our fries. And our hamburgers, and sometimes on our hot dogs, I think. And then a lot of, we don't really have like, what would you say, kraut there and mustard. We don't just do that here. So, we do like ketchup, mustard, and relish, like pickle relish. Sometimes onions or chili dog stuff. So. We got some places in town like that still. They've been around for a long time, I think. We got one from the 1920s, but it's called Bogies or something. But yeah, what's really good there, I'm gonna let you in, is like the Brandy Alexander milkshake. That's really good. That is really good. I know I don't know if it has alcohol in it, but it's good. It's real basic, smooth, like chocolate, but it has a cognac flavor undertone, or a brandy undertone. Oh, so nice. Is brandy and cognac the same? I don't know. But it has, I don't know. It tastes fancy. Let's just put it that way. I don't know. Anyone can make it, I guess. Just chocolate, ice cream with brandy mixed into it. Like a smooth, like, just like I don't know, not even it. I don't know how much you put in it, but it's just like flavoring. It changes everything. And then I found out that's how they used to do it back in the Victorian era. Somewhere, I think, that's where it originated. I don't know, because I've seen it on things where people like the Victorians would do Brandy Alexanders or something. It's like I don't know, it kind of reminds me of something from the past. You can get drunk off of it, though. That's the problem if you do it too much. It's only meant to be done in moderation, but one time I put too many, like, teaspoons into it, and I almost got drunk off of it, so. I don't know how they make it, if it's just flavoring, but I thought I'd try a little brandy on some nice expensive chocolate ice cream. It's really good. So, I don't know. It just tastes Victorian to me. I don't know. it's like a darkness to it, like a dark, I don't know. There's like a dark flavoring to it, like a old whiskey chocolate flavor or something. I don't know what brandy is. I don't drink that often, so, but I don't know, the flavor tastes good. What else do we have candy from the Victorian era? I can't I can't remember. I'm sure they're all candy from the, oh, Fifth Avenue. That's good. Oh, I'm sorry. Is there that one with the pretzels? Yeah. And there's so many of those. I think Fifth Avenue is an old one, right? Also, like Check-a-Stick. Is that it? I used to like that as a kid too. That peanut buttery one. So every once in a while, I like to eat like candies from the old era too. Ancient flavors, I guess. Ancient American flavors. One time I heard on the internet, an Italian woman say, America does confectionery so well. Better than anyone else. She's like, yeah, you guys do the best confectionaries. So, yeah, that's what she said. And I agree, because anywhere I've had like confectionaries like across like Asia, I didn't like it. British, I don't think I've ever really had many British ones except for Toblerone, Rocher, and Nutella, and I've had Cadbury a couple of times, but I don't like the yolk part. It's just so much, but the chocolate I like. So I'd prefer that the chocolate be thicker and the inside be smaller. But that's, people like it that way. That's traditional, so. But Russell Stover's, I can't deny Russell Stover's is like one of the best tasting candies. So, yeah. Chocolate, confectionaries, yeah. Dessert. She's right about that as far as I know. But I think ultimately America dominates. Sorry. I mean, I can eat jars of Nutella. Hands down. I love the stuff. I was introduced to it as a child through the commissary, military grocery store. Yeah. Although they have certain things, it's still, I even like those German ones where you open up during the Christmas time. Those are pretty cool. I don't know what they're called, but the chocolates were pretty good at the time when I was a kid. I don't know now. I'm kind of older, but I don't know if it's Kinder Chocolate or whatever. I think I've had that, but I still think America makes the best ones, honestly. Honestly, hands down, we're still the best one. Hershey is probably not our best, but it's still good. It's still like American, you know, like Coca-Cola. We're acquired by that, you know. We've acquired that specific taste, that palate for it. So, and everyone else, but Yeah. I mean, that's what we grew up on, so we've acquired that taste. But when it comes to candy, we dominate that scene. That's like, I don't know any country so far I've ever visited that has as much candy as we do. I mean, I guess Sweden, but that's all gummies, and France chocolate or German chocolate. But still, America, like, come on, we got the best. Like, we got so many. I don't think you can ever go to a store anywhere else than America and find like aisles of candy, maybe like we do. So. I mean, nobody eats as much sugar as America. Come on. Cheesecake Factory. Cheesecake. You think Sara and Lee? Come on. We don't have those major sugar taxes. We don't have to drink Coke Zero. Yeah. So Coca-Cola is just part of the deal. So we're American. I know it's bad for you. I know it's bad, but it's still the best in the world. Can't say it's not. Done in moderation, it's still good. Who doesn't like a little caviar every once in a while? Even Dove. Dove is, that's the best chocolate America has. I'm sorry. I don't care what anybody says. America's best chocolate is Dove. Hands down. That thing is so silky and so smooth when you eat it. Just like collapses in your mouth. Like gentle. It feels like luxury. Dove chocolate. Godiva's good, but Dove, that silkiness of the chocolate is just, it's unrivaled. I've yet to find a chocolate that is as smooth as Dove. Toblerone is like really kind of crunchy, like gritty, but it's good. It's like grit. Rouflacher is flaky, which is good. And Russell Stover's, there's just to run a gamut. So anywhere from truffles to like there are other flavors of chocolate, but the chocolate's really good. I think I like it. But yeah, like hands down, the default is always Coca-Cola and Hershey's. That's always like our default. We have variations, but the default is always Coca-Cola and Hershey's for America. So sorry, Pepsi. Sorry, anybody else. It's always Hershey's and Coca-Cola, from M&M's to all that. But yeah, if you're talking about something a little bit more chic or niche, then those are like your options. But America's like global dominance is Coca-Cola and Hershey's. It's like you can go to chicken spots, but it's still not KFC. It's not the global leader. I mean, sure, people like, I don't know, Dove, but you're probably going to find Coca-Cola around the world, like 100%. you're not gonna find, I don't know, I can't think of the ginger ale, Canadian dry or something, I don't know, whatever. But you're pretty much gonna find Coca-Cola guaranteed 100%. From what I've experienced. Pepsi might be harder to attain, but it's available in certain places, but Coca-Cola, yeah. You're not going to get too many Chick-fil-A's in certain places from what I know, but definitely KFC. Definitely KFC. So, I don't know about McDonald's. That wasn't the big thing in Asia, but never been to Europe. The last I heard, what was the big thing in Europe? McDonald's. So yeah, I guess they like McDonald's in Europe. I've never been there. Probably have to ask someone else about that. But I mean, we also have other places in America that are more niche for hamburgers, I guess, like Burger King or, I don't know, Wendy's, but they're not McDonald's. You know, McDonald's is like number one, like Hershey's and Coca-Cola. They're still the top brands. And I even can say that about cigarettes. When I went abroad, Marlboro, that was like the dominant one. You couldn't find Winston's or anything like that, but or any other, like Salem's. I didn't remember seeing Salem's or Cools or anything like that, but I did see Marlboros. So that was like, and I did see like Jack Daniels, but I didn't see like other brands. So like the top, I even saw Harley Davidson in Japan. Harley Davidson, but I didn't see like, I don't know what else. But Harley Davidson I did see in Japan. It's like all the major brands are across the world. You're gonna find the name brands, but you won't find like the niche brands. And that's the big difference. And if you do find a niche brand, it's not as good as like the American brand. So, you know, it's kind of like a knockoff from the original. So, but like you might think you're getting Snickers, but it's not. Yeah, one of those deals. So. It looks like Snickers, it feels like Snickers, but it's just not Snickers. So, you know, but it's edible. It's like the chocolate. The best chocolate is in America. Hands down. Hands down. I'm sorry. Still can't beat Dove, even though Hershey's is default for the world. Everybody knows Hershey's, but if you're American, you know what Dove is, or you know what, whatever else there is out there. Godiva, or, you know, these are not the kinds you'll find at the local convenience store in Tokyo. You'll probably find America's major top brands. You'll probably find M&M's, but you might also find candy shells, you know.
or something like that. So, and they'll like price them really high. But, that's from what I know and experience. But America's default leaders and our niche brands. But I'm not saying they're local brands or any of that. Like, if they have local brands in another country, those aren't bad either. But if you're looking for that American, you know, je ne sais quoi, you know, when you're feeling like the Marlboro Man or something like that, or you want to feel like Christmas, and so you drink Coca-Cola and eat KFC or something. Those American top brands. But yeah, if you're in America, you should try our other ones too. They're just as good. Not everybody knows about them, so those are our secret stuff that nobody knows about. Yeah, nobody knows about, like, I don't know. They probably know about Duck, but not a lot of people know about Russell Stover's, you know. That's kind of like America's secret brands. Even though it's old candy, they still got some good stuff there. You can't deny that. It's not like it's pushed out to the world, like Spam. You know, Spam is like, yeah, right there, #1. You're not gonna find Luncheon Meat Great Value brand. Or like Hormel, you're gonna find Spam. So, like, I remember my uncle, he was asking me at the time, I don't know if they're still together, but he was asking me about whiskey, American whiskey. I think he was asking about Jack Daniels, I don't really know. But he was looking for small bottles of it. And I said, we have a lot of different kinds. So it was kind of hard for me to understand, like, you just want Jack Daniels because that's available everywhere. You can get that hands down all over the place. But we also have these other ones I heard that are just as good too, so. I don't know, the variety, I guess, the difference, the flavors, the profiles, like, but yeah, I just assume that Jack Daniels is just the default everywhere. Whether it was small bottles, that's different. I didn't know how available those were. So, I didn't know he collected small liquor bottles at the time, so, but yeah. Which was interesting. I don't know much about, like, American whiskeys, but I just know there's a lot. Like, they drink soju, that's like their default there. They all drink rice wine or makgeolli. But in America, we got so many. We got like 1,000 different kinds. We got a shit ton of various, like, hard liquors and alcoholic beverages. And I think when I went over there, I got a Corona. So I don't know if everyone drinks Coronas, but I kind of like the lime flavor with the salt in it. That's just tastes good to me. I don't know. I like the Corona flavor. Seems so American, you know? Something you really wouldn't get anywhere else but in America, around us, in the North America parts, you know? Very North America. Coronas. Even though they call it Latin America, it's still part of North America, but yeah. I didn't get that anywhere else but in America. Coronas. And if I wanted to feel like home, I drank their Corona, but it cost me like, I don't know how much. It was just exorbitant. But yeah, Corona was like, yeah. Mm-hmm. This tastes like America. Because after a while, you're not really accustomed to the flavors there as much as you are when you're at home. Like my mom, she never quit eating Korean food, and I don't think my aunt really did. So she couldn't forget those parts of her culture. So she had to hold on to them. I'm glad I experienced the flavors of those. So taught me a lot. Taught me different, how not to be too picky about food. Never know what you're gonna like. Like Nutella. I didn't know I was gonna be addicted to Nutella. Yeah, like I would eat that in like jarfuls of it, you know, like. Or like baguettes and shit. Oh my god, baguettes and banh mi's and. So, yeah. French fries with mayonnaise. I mean, Americans, like most of us, don't eat French fries with mayonnaise. That's like, what? Or even to mix ketchup and mayonnaise together. That's like Americans would just be like, ah. But it's really good. It is. You gotta try it. It has to be regular mayonnaise, not that mayo shit. It has to be like real, what is it? What do you guys call it? Remoulade or whatever? I don't know if it's called remoulade, but it's just different. You know, it's creamy, it's a little ketchup-y. I don't know. I don't know why us Americans have never done that before. You know? It's just different. I think the Germans eat it that way. I don't know. I've heard they do, but I don't know. And so do the Belgian, Dutch. They eat it with mayo. My dad said that, and I was like, at first, and he was like, try it. And I was like, wow, that is actually good. That is actually really good. I was surprised how good it was. The creaminess, I don't know what it is, and the flavor, it changes everything. So, just the mayo and the potato itself. It doesn't taste like regular mayo in a sandwich. It has more of, I don't know, what would you, tang to it or something? It's different. Yeah. I'm surprised we don't do that in America. Fish and chips, hands down. But I think that's an American thing. But they say it's a British thing. So, I don't know. What do you guys say? British or American? I don't know. Can't get enough salt and vinegar, though. I'll tell you that. Especially on fish and chips. We used to have Long John Silver's. That's our equivalent of fish and chips, but I don't really know. And Captain D's back in the day. One of our niche brands back in the day. So yeah, America doesn't really share everything to the world, but what we do share, you guys think that's all we do. It's not. We got a lot more than you think. I don't know, we seem to have an arsenal of secrets that the world doesn't know. Like what's really good and what's really unique. But ultimately, you always find the name brands everywhere in the world. If you don't get into the name brand first, you won't get into the rest of it, I guess. I don't know. Like it's not like going to Asia and eating at like Ajima's little stand or something like that. Really. That's not real common in America. We have trucks and stuff and like mobile things and cars, but like Granny's sitting there like making a kitchen. She's like actually in a kitchen in her, it looks like in her own home or something. I don't know what it is, but it looks like her kitchen dining room. And she's outside making like soybean pancakes that are really good, but it looks like I'm in her kitchen, if you know what I mean. It's not like, and this is in public. This is not like in America, where you sit and dine. You still sit and dine, but you're sitting at Granny's kitchen. It's really weird. It might only house or sit like one or two groups of people. So it's really different the way they eat and dine versus America. America's a lot different. I don't know about Europe. I've never been there. I just know what we're getting to Europe, from Europe into America. So I've never been to France before, but I've met a couple of people from those regions. I only know what is just presented to me from Europe, not what is available to me on an everyday basis, you know. Like, I do not know the culture, other than what I've been shown of it within a book, or, like, I've never seen a thing to the Vatican in my life. No, I'd like to go. I've only seen pictures of it. Videos of it, but it's a lot different in person than people see. Like a Berlin Wall or something, you know, like, unless you're there, you don't know what it's like. Yeah, I only have a window in this with those things. I don't have the full window. You'd have to have someone like, that wouldn't be it. That lives in Europe or something about that. I only know 2 places, Asia and America. And that's it. And as far as that, everyone wants to be like Americans when I was in Asia. Everyone. Everyone wanted to be an American. They were like more stereotypical American than me. Like, I was like, they didn't understand the American I was. They only knew like this idea of America. You know, like, what did America look like to them? To them, I thought it looked like 90210. But to me, it was like 90s raver underground techno music. And that's the America skater kid kind of. I can dress crappy if I have to go to a formal dinner, but at the same time, it looks like a badass doing so. But at the same time, on the regular street wear I wear, you're gonna find me in like 90s style, like flavor clothes, kind of. But if I have to go to a formal dinner or wedding party, I'm gonna look like, you know, mafia guy or something. I don't know. But when I'm on the street, I'm looking like a 90s flavor boy. They all look like 90210, in my opinion at the time. It was like they were watching the kids from 90210 or something, Beverly Hills. I was street, and they were like, this image of America, this idea of what America was versus what America was. So they're getting picture images of America versus, like me, I'm getting picture images of Europe. I only understand Europe to a certain way. So if I'm influenced by Europe, it's violent, what I understand. Yeah. I've never been there. I've always wanted to go to a medieval castle or a medieval cathedral. You know, I studied medieval cathedral for a long time, so I didn't like my niece to go to a medieval cathedral with me. I think she would enjoy it. I think, yeah, she would, that, I think in her past life she was part of medieval era, so, yeah. I don't know, I've never been there, but I've always been interested in it. I always thought the cathedrals were pretty, the art was pretty. The stained glass, I always liked stained glass. There's that stained glass thing. Those are pretty, you know. But ultimately, I don't think Europeans like me much. And to Americans, what am I thinking? They think I'm too full of my, I don't know, what are Americans? Too emotional or something? Like, I don't remember what Dennis Joplin said in time. She said she went to Europe on one of her things where they thought she was, I don't know. She said they didn't understand the American, how, I don't know what she said, emotional part of how we are as Americans, where we express ourselves exponentially versus Europeans. They're more cerebral, they're more heavy. You know, they think with logic and reason, whereas Americans are, I don't know, I guess more intuitive, emotional, feeling-based, sensitivity, reactionary, I guess, I don't know. I don't know, she said something like that. Like really intellectual. It's like every time I sit around, like, I'm gonna be honest, alright? I don't mean to be rude. Every time I sit around a European person that speaks English, they give me a headache. They do. I'm sorry, you guys give me a headache. Every time I sit around you guys give me a headache. I don't know where that comes from. It's like I understand your language, but I just don't understand the headache part. I don't. It's like I actually get a real headache. I'm not sure if I'm being stupid, like I don't understand what the hell's going on, or like I don't know. I don't understand the headache part. That's what I don't understand. It's always like a headache. I don't understand where it comes from. It's really weird. Nothing to say bad about the Europeans. It's maybe a cultural thing. I don't know. A language thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm not understanding something. I don't know. But, yeah. I don't mean to sound rude to them, but it's just, I don't understand that part of the culture. Makes me feel insecure, like I'm doing something wrong. Like I'm not, like a mental punishment or something. Like, oops, maybe I did something wrong. I don't know. I don't understand the concept. I don't know, in America, you know, if you do something wrong, they'll tell you flat out to your face you did something wrong. I don't know. I don't see Americans like not really cutting to the chase for things when it comes to things like that. Like you're trying to figure out what the hell are you talking about? You know, like I'm not sure what you're trying to say sometimes. I don't know, when British people come over here, they kind of drop it though. It's like, I don't know what it is, but they kind of drop it. It's not like they start getting this like intellectual headache. I don't know where it comes from. Maybe Nietzsche? I don't know. I always think maybe it's really complicated philosophy that I'm not following. Theories I don't understand yet. Like I don't have the education I need or the knowledge I need to understand what this person is talking about. Like are they referencing something or are they implying something? I really don't know. So, I'm not well versed in everything French cocktail or something like that. I only know limited amounts of French cocktail. I don't have the full 100% of, like I said, European culture. I'm American. I've only been the age of 1, but ultimately I'm 100% American. If you know what I mean. I only know Europe through a lens, a picture, a video, or what have you. There's some things Europe doesn't have that we have. Some of the best without them knowing. I don't know, Brandy Alexander is an American thing or a European thing, but it's good as hell. It's good as hell. So it's 5th Avenue, I think. But yeah, if I ever go abroad, Coca-Cola, Hershey's, #1. I am not going to eat that garbage fucking chocolate. Yeah, I'm not going to eat that garbage chocolate that has no sugar content and tastes flat. And it's like, how do they eat this? Is this supposed to be mixed into something? Or why am I buying this expensive chocolate that's supposed to be like the best of the best of that? Tastes like bitter and sour, you know? It's like, where's the sugar? Where's the, I don't know, sweetness to the chocolate? I don't know. Ultimately, it's like Coca-Cola every time. Anytime I go somewhere, you want something to drink? Coca-Cola. Everybody has Coca-Cola. I don't know. I don't think too many people have Mountain Dew. The time I got Mountain Dew, it wasn't that great, but yeah, it didn't taste like Mountain Dew, but. My cousins liked it, but I still had Coca-Cola. I was familiar enough with the flavor of Coca-Cola that it's still like, I don't know, it was still there. May have not had a lot of sugar like we do, but I could still tell it was Coca-Cola. I don't know if they changed that with new chemical flavorings, but yeah. I've never had a British Coke Zero. I don't know how that tastes, but I know what American original Coca-Cola tastes. And that reminds me of America, you know? So that's whenever I went overseas. I'd always, if I needed to feel like America, I'd go for the American brand. And they're like, oh, it's really expensive. I'm sorry. I still need America. Alright. Anyways. I gotta clean up and get stuff done. I'll get back to you again. The thing that gets me is that they say the British are the edgy ones, right? I don't think so. Honestly, I don't. What do you think? I always thought British were like pretty conformity based, if you know what I mean. I mean, we really don't have like uh, school outfits in America. You know, we really don't have certain kind of uniforms in America. So, standard uniform, standard dress, except suit and tie and maybe an evening gown. But ultimately, you're free to dress however you want in America to some extent. You know, I guess it depends on socioeconomics or whatever. I don't know. Um, but yeah, in America, we really do not have like a standard dress. We do not. We have the Catholic school look, but that's still very European. You know, it's not like downtown Boston or New York City style formal school wear. You know, uh, there isn't a specific look in America for those type of people. Like in Japan, you knew like who was a school person because they were dressed like school kids would dress. In America, you know kids dress all kind of ways. So